All right, guys, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to get into this review of The Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 14, season 8. And mm, this one might be a short and sweet one because it wasn't really giving much until the end, as always. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This season is turning into be a very lackluster season, but anyway, let's just get into it. So, we're wrapping up from the last episode where they crowned Nneka the Grand Dame of Potomac. And Candace walked off. Wendy went to go look for her, and Candace pretty much told Wendy, "This is for the birds." I don't even know what kind of birds would even enjoy this, but there's a special species of birds that this is for, and I am not a bird, so this isn't for me. But she said she went to go get her necklace. Now, I don't think she needed to lie to Wendy. She probably just said that for the cameras, but she was just like, I need my necklace and I don't want no parts. And I believe her. I believe her. So NECA is doing her speech, and it's boring. So, they asked Karen, does he has any words? And she was just like, such with such grace and poise. She was like, it's lonely at the top. So welcome. I don't know how long you're going to be here, but while you're here, let's go to the golf courses and let's go get something to eat. So she grabbed that girl and they got the hell up out of Dodge. And that was basically that on that. I mean, my thing about Karen is I don't think she was mad. I don't think she was annoyed. I think she forgot what time Giselle was on. Like it was about time for Giselle to do some fuck shit. Like she was just like, "Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know the games were starting today, but all right. I thought I thought I had my calendar marked off for next week, but you want to do this today? Let's do this today." But it doesn't bother me. It's just who you are. And so moving forward to the glow in the dark golf, which was very cute, by the way. I thought that looked super fun. There's a Top Golf next to me. I'm going to see if they would do something like that. But anyway, so Karen pulls Candace to the side and was like, I noticed that you walked away. And Candace was pretty much just like, she's a raggedy bee, and I know she's a raggedy bee, but I didn't want to be a part of the raggedy shenanigans. So I just walked away and let her be her raggedy self for who she is. And Karen was right. She was just like, well, that's who she is. Giselle is Giselle. Gizzard neck is gizzard neck. And I expect a dog to holler and I expect a duck to swim. So my feelings aren't hurt. It doesn't bother me at all. And but thank you, for having respect for me and not wanting to be a part of it, but I'm okay and we're fine. And I was like, look at them. Look at them. Cute. I love it. So Kiana brings up how Wendy and Candace didn't come to check on her when she was sick, but Gizzard Neck did. So I was like, that's nice, that's sweet, but watch your back with Gizzard Necks, okay? Watch your neck. Watch your neck. Watch your back. All right, just watch your back with that. Like, yeah, she came and checked on you. It might have been 20% genuine, but just watch your back with that. So then the ladies head to dinner, and it was an interesting dinner. Interesting to say. So, all right, I don't even know. Mia versus Karen, and like I said, Karen's one of my favorites. But when you know one, you know one. You know what I'm saying? When you know one, you know one. And Mia know because she know one. I'm saying it without saying it. Do you get what I'm saying? You know one because you know one. You get me? So I don't know if she has like concrete dirt on Karen, but I know she know, cause she know. If that makes sense. She know cause she know. And I'm gonna leave that at that. Karen talking about some I'm human, I bleed. That solidified it for me. Even though it was mostly about what she said to Mia about you cheating on your husband with a married rapper or whatever. Because if you know, you know. You get what I'm saying? Do y'all get it? If you know, you know. You can't know if you don't know. You would never know if you don't know. But if you know, you know. And I'm going to leave it at that, okay? Because I like Karen. So I'm going to take it easy on Karen. But Karen, we know. Some of us know. Some of us know. So because some of us know, I know Mia knows. And you trying to shut it down. You trying to shut it down. Because Mia know. Because she knows. Me. Okay, I'm back. I'm good. So Kiana brings up being sick again, and I just want to highlight this moment because Wendy and Candace were able to receive it and immediately apologize, and they were good. It was so quick, it was so easy, it was so sweet. It was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, girl. I didn't know. My bad. Well, y'all didn't come check up on me, and I just blah blah blah." And he was like, "I received. I'm so sorry." That's all we ask. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. Put that in a pamphlet and just send it to the girls how to apologize, how to receive an apology, and how to give an apology. How to know when it's time to apologize. Don't wait months later. Like, why do I have to keep bringing this up to you? Even though they slightly apologized before, it was in the midst of, now it was just in the midst of her saying thank you to Giselle. Um, so they apologized twice. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. Put that in a pamphlet and just send it to the girls how to apologize, how to receive an apology, and how to give an apology. How to know when it's time to apologize. Don't wait months later. Like, why do I have to keep bringing this up to you? Even though they slightly apologized before, it was in the midst of, now it was just in the midst of her saying thank you to Giselle. Um, so they apologized twice. That's how you do it. So it's the next day, and Gizzard Neck, Mia, and NECA are sitting outside, and they're talking about the whole situation with Mia versus Karen. And Mia is just like, Karen is acting like she's my master, and I'm her slave because she introduced me to the group. So she goes inside, and she's making this "let me cater to you" joke that really isn't landing. But Karen is just unfazed. Like, she handles so much with grace. I guess you have to when you. This was stupid. This was petty. I'm over it. But it happened, so I was just gonna let you know that it happened, and it was petty. And it was stupid, and Lord have mercy. So Robin wants to play a game, and I think it was a cute game. What was it called? Bullshit something button or whatever. Anyway, it was obviously about sex because they can only get along when it's sex and liquor, and half the time it's only they can only get along when it's just about sex. Everyone's nasty, everyone's disgusting. Come to find out, Ashley had sex in January. Now, I forgot when this was filmed, so I can't remember if that was January of this year. Well, no, obviously no, January last year. And Mia did not deny or confirm if she had sex with the guy, but doesn't want to bring his name up. And Karen deflected, as always, as one would do, the most gracious way, and says it's wet dreams. Now, I'm not going into that. So she has wet dreams, and Eddie eats the third eye, which we all know what the third eye is, and he probably do it really good too. Um, Whatever. The I think the most disturbing part was Robin and Juan because I just don't see the sexual chemistry between them. So it's hard for me to imagine the sexual chemistry, them doing anything, even them holding hands. It just very much gives brother and sister. So it really gives incest. Like thinking about them gives incest. Ugh, it gives incest. Anyway, after the game, which was cute, they go down to the beach and Robin informs them that this is where Martha Stewart, and she says Martha Stewart's name wrong, which was hilarious. Had her Sports Illustrated magazine cover spread shot, so they was gonna go do it. Mind you, Kiana looked good. Even Giselle looked good. Candace, poised as always. Mia looked great. Wendy looked great. Ashley looked great. Who else was it? Karen did a great job. Can't remember if I said her already. But then the person who idea it was, Robin, looks like thrown away towels just sitting on the beach. Just towels that was just left on the bench. And there was a dog under it, and they didn't know that the dog was under it, and the dog just stayed under it because what for whatever reason. She just oh my god. Oh, okay. All right. She looked crazy. So everyone goes off and do their own thing, and now we're at the meat and potatoes. These bitches talking shit. Oh my god. Won't be getting monetized. These women talking crap. Okay. The light skin brigade, and I'm not even like colorist like that, but I'm somewhat in the darker shade. So maybe because I'm in the darker shade, I can see the shade. You know, when you're in it, you're in it. And when you're not, you're not. You get what I'm saying? It's like I said earlier about Mia. When you know, you know. So I'm in the shade, so I can see the shade and identify the shade. I can tell you what kind of tree it is. Okay? I could tell you what kind of tree it is. So they're just like we expected, they're reading their body language the wrong way. And now it's time to put up or shut up because Wendy, Kiana, and Candace and Karen can hear them talking enough to know that we need to figure out what exactly that they're saying. And nobody had nothing to say. Silence. You can hear the seagulls. You can hear the seagulls. You can hear the whales from the sea. You can hear the little goldfishes and whatever. I don't know what kind of animals they got out there, but you heard all of them. The whole zoo, the whole animal kingdom. They wasn't trying to say nothing. And that wraps up this episode. I mean, let me tell you something. I love Wendy's energy. She's always ready to check. She hasn't gotten to that point where Candace is yet. Candace did a full, probably what, six? Yeah, probably about 6 seasons of checking these hoes. Before and while Wendy was there, so she's over it. But Wendy's check, it's a big check. It's a big check. Candace was a good check too. Candace had a good check, but Wendy's is a big check because Candace doesn't give I can fight, but Wendy does. Wendy gives I'll beat your ass. Candace gives my best friend will beat your ass, and that's exactly how it's been going. So I'm excited for the next episode. I would definitely give this a C. I give it a C because hmm, they weren't doing enough for me. They're not working for their checks. Wendy is, Giselle is, Mia is. No one else is really working for their checks. The whole like trying to not like engage, but you need to engage because you're on not only a cash trip but a girls trip. I mean, I know it's enough of y'all to not really like have to be up each other's butts or whatever, but it's just like this is a drama TV series and you guys are avoiding drama. or y'all not like producing. It's just like, okay, can we get past this drama? Y'all stretching it out. And it's just like the whole thing with with Giselle and this boyfriend. Open relationship, but can't post him. So I'm supposed to believe that? I feel like that's something that her ex husband said to her, and then he done had 50 children on her. But I don't know. I give it a C because even though I laughed because there were some funny moments, overall it's just boring. It's just y'all just drawing out the same little pettiness, and then Candace is not really trying to go head in on Jones. Ooh, 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 ooh. I forgot something. At one of the dinners, Ashley says, no, Candace said something really nice to Ashley, and that was such a beautiful moment. I think it was brunch or something. It was such a beautiful moment that you got this, you can do this. Ashley sang her song, and it was great, and all the other stuff. And then this wench, ooh, don't want to call her that. Jesus. Then Ashley, the first opportunity it was to say something to Candace, she not only said it, she jumped up and said it. Jumped up, turned around, hair looking crazy like Tarzan. So why'd you chuckle? Why'd you laugh? And as I explained to you earlier, Candace had the faces. I don't give a F about what this lady is talking about. Why is she still talking? She zoned out, probably zoned back then, and she was still talking. Wendy was probably looking at her as if, girl, fix your face, and then trying to hold her laugh together. And Ashley might have chuckled when she realized how Wendy was looking at her, like, oh my God, let me get myself together. And it's just like, ugh, you never had a best friend before that just made you laugh or brought you back to reality. And it's just like, ooh, I went out of the place. Like, these girls. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye.